Warwick Valley Television here at the Mary Mezzetti Gymnasium, where the Wildcats are set to play some volleyball. I'm Vito Fernandez on the call, joined by Ariana Perez. Ari, how you going? How you doing?
Glad to be here. This is actually my second time commenting on volleyball, so now I'm really excited and I know what's going on.
We hope the Cats also know what's going on because the playoff race is heating up in Section 9. Warwick taking on the Valley Central Vikings today. Two very evenly matched teams. This is sure to be a good one. Ari, if the Cats are going to come out on top, what do they need to do tonight?
The three key points that our team needs in order to succeed is flawless execution on serves, ball control, and good defense.
Let's see if Warwick can deliver on those fronts. You know, volleyball, obviously a team sport. Coach Thomas even told me that pregame. He needs everyone to step up. But if one player is going off tonight, who is it going to be, Ari?
That star player is Fiona Egan. She's a senior, and it looks like all of her teammates look up to her.
She had some incredible plays in the net. She's always incredible. This is a very good Cats team, and we hope they can pull through. Don't go away. We'll be right back with the action courtside.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
All right, here we are. Game about to start momentarily. Warwick players celebrating, got a battle cry going. Vito Fernandez, Ariana Perez, as the call as previously
Stand by
mentioned.
starters.
And let's bring you your starters for the Warwick Wildcats. Fiona Egan, senior, number 11. Jill Ferris, senior. Jenna Moser, another senior. And Haley Hansen, junior, filling in. And moving on, libero, number 44, Adriana Nicosia. Erin Smith, junior, number 9. And senior Abby Otoba, number 12, made the game-winning play a couple weeks ago against in their previous matchup. So let's get right into it. You see the players out here. They're getting set. Ari, how are we feeling about this game?
I'm excited about it now that I know more about the game, and I actually see more of a crowd today.
Yeah, people showed up from both schools, it looks like.
Yeah, both stands are not completely filled, but there's a lot more people than I expected.
So, ironically, as I'd say, Warwick football is actually headed to Valley Central today as Valley Central Volleyball comes here. So, you know, the two crowds probably a bit divided on that front. But it looks like enough people from each side showed up. Unfortunately, the football players will not be gracing us with their presence, but we can still get some good crowd stuff, hopefully some chants going as Jill Ferris is set to start things off for the Wildcats. Here's the serve. BC gets it over. Fiona Egan hit it.
Over the net.
Back and forth. Nicosia to Ferris to Egan. And this one is going to drop. Wildcats take the first point of the match. 1-0 lead, Warwick.
What a great start for Warwick.
Absolutely. I mean, look, great teamwork on display on both sides, but particularly on the Wildcat side. Ferris now to serve again.
Great attitude.
Hit by the libero, that's Gutierrez. Now to get it over the net. Team's going back and forth. Ferris now for Tobin. Team's going back and forth. Hit by the libero, Gutierrez. Now Nicosia. Ferris for Egan. And, that will be a kill. Egan, excellent hit. It was nearly fielded by number 9, Abby Driver.
What a great kill, actually.
Yeah, it was very well played. Warwick up 2-0 early on.
We can actually see a little bit more play back and forth in this one, actually.
Ferris to serve again. VC getting set. Reber for, how about that? Number 13, Maggie Bishop. Only a sophomore, but you can see the clear size advantage. And she was just blocked at the net by Egan. That's the value she provides to this team, Fiona Egan.
3 points in a row for Warwick.
Yeah, Warwick up 3-0 already. Ferris again, the serve. And the set.
Ooh.
And Maggie Bishop again, not able to get it over the net. Cats 4-0 early on.
We're doing great so far. Just the beginning, but still great playing.
Ferris serve. Clears the net. BC setting. And that one has to clear. It does. Now Abby Tobin for the Cats. The set for Egan. And Egan blocking the net. Warwick has to recover. They can. Tobin back over. Teams going back and forth now. And how about that first point of the night from the Vikings? It comes from Melanie Anglin, a senior. She's their kill leader and gets the first one of the night for her squad there.
Great defense on Warwick's part, but Vikings still got the point, and now they're serving.
So we got number 2, Bella Frangioni on the serve. She gets it over. Now Ferris set for Egan, and Egan was a little... Oh, no, Warwick does get the point, actually. So that's going to make it 5-1, Wildcats.
Thought for a moment that was out of bounds, but it isn't. Now Warwick serves again.
Fiona Egan takes over at the serve position.
So this is our star player, right?
Yeah, we highlighted a pregame. You know, I asked Coach Thomas. He said, or I'll get to that story in a minute, as Egan clears over the net. And that could not be handled by team captain Autumn Singleton. You know, Coach Thomas told me, you know, I don't really want to give you a key player because volleyball isn't an individual sport. You know, every teammate has to be intact. You're only as good as your worst player. But, you know, push comes to shove. Fiona Egan gets the nod as she goes a little long on that serve. So it's now going to make it 6-2. Wildcats still up front big early on. Hiromi Gutierrez the serve now. She leads the team in digs, aces, and assists. She's had an excellent senior season.
Great serve.
Nicosia now to get it over the net. She does. Now VC setting.
It goes over.
And Autumn's, or Melanie Anglin rather, with a kill there.
Great
so
point.
6-3.
Now Vikings serve again.
Yes, they do. This is the libero Gutierrez, as we previously stated. Here she goes. So now Ferris set for Tobin. Handled, no, not handled rather, by
almost
Bella
hit the stands
Frangioni.
there.
Almost took out a spectator, and the fan is going to go retrieve the ball so the game can continue.
Such a good Samaritan.
Yes. And he's going to roll it. He could have done a little better on that throw, although it eventually reaches the mark.
That's not a critique here. He's not playing the game.
Yeah, there's a reason he's in the stands, you know. If I was him, I'd be out here on the court, but I'm not.
Warwick serves.
Jenna Mosier clears the net, but that landed perfectly.
Great point.
How about an ace for Jenna Mosier, the senior?
And see a smile on her face as she scored the point, and now she serves again.
Cats lead it 8-3 now in this opening set. Mosier, the serve, and couldn't be handled. Bella Frangioni's had a tough job, has struggled fielding the ball a couple times there. So Cats lead at 9-3 here at the Mine, as I like to call it.
Cats on their A game right now. They ain't playing right now.
Okay, Mosier again clears.
Whoa.
Now response. Ferris for Tobin for Mosier, and she can't clear it there. 9-4 the score. Into the games comes Adriana Nicosia, subbing in for Jenna Mosier. She provides a ton of value to this team defensively as the lone libero on the team, with Kira Mangles out today with, I believe, an injury.
No, Viking serve.
That was Melanie Anglin on the serve. Now Tobin clears the net, a little wide. BC point, 9-5 the score.
A little out of bounds.
Yes.
Vikings continue to serve.
Yes, this is Anglin again. She is not a co-captain, but she is leading the team in kills, so clearly a very valuable player to this team. And Adriana Nicosia could not handle that one, so a couple points in a row now for this VC squad. They're right back in it at 9-6.
Vikings serve again.
Yeah, here is Anglin. The serve. That one goes a little far. Wildcat point. Wise move from Nicosia to not touch that ball as it soared past the line.
Now Cats serve again and have the ball once more.
Okay, so Abby Tobin now.
Yeah, I remember Abby.
Yeah.
I remember Abby scored a lot of points last game.
She had a huge game the last time out. This one is going to be cleared by Autumn Singleton. Now the Cats set. Tobin drops it in there perfectly.
That's a point.
Romy Gutierrez tried to make a play on that ball, and it just was so well placed that they could not revive it.
Well, a little handshake right there from the Wildcats.
Hallie Hansen is checked into the game, junior number 16. Besides that, the same cast remains intact.
Abby again.
Here's Tobin. Gets it over the net. VC trying to make a play. They clear the net.
Goes
now
over.
back to Warwick. Ferris. Oh, and Hansen a little uncoordinated on the kill attempt. So 11-7 the score now.
Still on the lead, but Vikings can still make a return.
Okay, here is Abby Reber on the serve. Gets it over. Egan handles. Now Ferris. The set for Egan again. Now VC answer. Gutierrez for Singleton. Going to Egan. Yeah, while Warwick couldn't decide what to do with that ball, it's 11-8. Nearly hit the ceiling, too. That may be a factor a couple times. So 11-8 now.
No, Vikings serve again. Still got the ball.
Yes, Abby Reiber. Here she goes. Nicosia handles now to Ferris. And Egan going to try to get her over the net. She can. Right back to Nicosia, though. Now Ferris set for Abby Tobin, who tips the net and goes over 12-8 Cats. They're nearly halfway home here in this first set.
What a great play by Abby. She still got it. And now serving is Erin.
Yes, this is Erin Smith, Jr. Very consistent player on this team. Very key force on the squad.
And there she goes.
Serve gets over to Gutierrez, and there's Singleton. Dominant kill attempt, somehow revived. What a play, Nicosia to Hansen. Now Gutierrez gets it back over. Abby Tobin, how about this? Hallie Hansen hits. We have some electric action here. Singleton trying to get it over. Oh, Tobin and Egan both go for it. And VC gets a very hard-earned point there. 12-9 the score.
What an exciting play, actually. A lot of dives and a lot of excitement in it.
Nicosia had an incredible dive and got it to Hansen, who was able to clear it. All right, next play now. Nicosia gets it over the net. Now here's the VC response. Singleton, right to Nicosia. Now Ferris to Egan. VC answer, and they let it drop. Abby Reiber and Autumn Singleton couldn't decide what to do. And that ball drops for a Warwick point, 13-9 the score.
A little bit of a miscommunication right there, and now Warwick has the ball again.
Yes, Nicosia now to serve. She's been active recently. Let's see what VC can get going.
Over.
Nicosia to Ferris, who gets it over the net. That was beautiful misdirection. Now let's see. VC tried to answer, and that was number 13, Maggie Bishop, only a sophomore. A little inexperienced on that play, as she could not clear. 14-9 Warwick. Nicosia clears the net. See what VC can get going. That's it by number 7. Ferris now to Egan. Fiona Egan, another kill. She has been dominant early. There's no other way to put it. Cats lead at 15-9.
Yeah.
And VC going to call their first time out. Head coach Paige Matuszewski is going to talk things over with her team.
We see a lot of smiles right now. We're on the lead.
Fiona Egan looks very happy about something. Coach Tom is making some volleyball motions to the team. And on the other hand, the other side, they're not looking quite as happy. Being down 6 will do that to you.
They still have a great team, great plays. They just have to catch up to the Cats.
VC is 6-8 on the season, 5-6 in league play. Almost all of their games, though, have gone to 4 or 5 sets, so they're never going to roll over and let a team beat them. But they're also not necessarily always going to pull through. So this is a very winnable game for the Cats, even without junior Kelly Nevins, who unfortunately has been lost to the season with a foot injury.
They seem like they still want to make her proud and are determined to win the game, continue winning their streak.
Yeah, maybe some motivation for her. Okay, into the game for the Cats. Basically the usual cast for them. We got Nicosia serving, Smith and Tobin out back, and now Egan, Ferris, and Jenna Mosier up front. Here's the serve. Gutierrez responds. She looked a little hurt on that play. And they get it over. Now right back to Nicosia. Now Ferris. Mosier tip. Here's the response. Gutierrez for Singleton. Blocked to the net, but they couldn't make the play. And VC earns a point off of the timeout. I think Jenna Mosier kind of got it jammed against the net there a little bit. Her
Yeah.
and Fiona Egan both went for the play.
She had a surprise face.
Yes, she did. Okay, so Autumn Singleton serve now. Goes right to Aaron Smith, a little mishandled, and that'll be a point for VC, 15-11 now.
So ahead by 5.
You know, one of my favorite stats in all of sports, you know, no matter the sport, points off of a timeout. If you're a team and you're struggling, and you call a timeout, and you can get, 1 or 2 points right there, whether it's basketball, volleyball, etc., that's huge. So now Egan going to get it back over the net. See what the Vikings can set up. That was number 7. Grace Severson, a junior who was a little far on that shot. 16-11 Warwick now to score.
Now Warwick has the ball again. Who's serving now?
This is Jill Ferris, our key player from the last timeout, actually.
Yeah, I remember her. She had a great... And there she goes. There's a score.
No, that one's actually going to be a little too far on the serve. It actually is going to be a VC point. She tried, though.
It was out of bounds, but still, we still have the lead.
Rest assured, she will make plenty of plays to redeem that one throughout the game. So now it's going to be Bella Frangioni to serve. She is a co-captain, also a senior on the team, rather.
It's one of the older ones.
Yes. Serve is going to be hit by Aaron Smith, who could not get it over. So 16-13 now. Very competitive opening set. Warwick was ahead early, and VC has worked really hard to close up this gap. This one should go down to the wire. Frangioni for Smith. Ferris trying to catch up to the ball. Now Tobin gets it over. Now Gutierrez. The set for Singleton. A little off on that. That was actually Melanie Anglin, rather, who could not clear. So 17-13 Warwick.
We're almost done with the set. Still a few points to go, but Warwick's still in the lead.
We saw Coach Thomas directing Jill Ferris there. Cats look in sync right now. Fiona Egan. That had a little too much mustard on it, and it is going to be a Viking point as we have a substitution into the game. Comes sophomore Lexi Millar, her first action tonight, in for Maggie Bishop. Jessica Gutierrez to Smith. Now Ferris. And Tobin gets the point for the Cats. Well placed. No Viking even had a chance there. 18-14 the score. Cats 7 away from taking this opening set.
Now Warwick serves again. Jenna.
Mosier is a senior. She has a lot of volleyball experience, and it really shows out there.
Great student, too. Have her in my journalism class.
Okay, here's the hit. And Anglin got it over. Cats responded well. Here's the set for Anglin again. Right to Mosier, who tried to handle it. No one was there to make the play, so 18-15. Teams exchanging points right now.
We're a little bit close on points, but still have the lead. We still have some time before the set ends, so anything can happen right now. And right now, Vikings are serving.
Okay, so Melanie Anglin to Tobin to Ferris. Now Aaron Smith gets it over. Anglin hit. And Singleton got the point. It hit inside the line, and it's now a 2-point game. 18-16 the score in the first set.
That was a great hit. It looked like it was out of bounds, but actually wasn't, and got the point.
Okay, so here is Anglin back to serve. Tobin for Ferris. Gets it over reverse. What a play. Now Singleton right to Egan. Ferris, another excellent job getting it over the net. Now Singleton, another kill attempt off the head of Adriana Nicosia. Jill Ferris
got hit there.
Couldn't answer that one. That ball went soaring right at us. So 18-17 now. That one bounced right off.
Now we're 1 point off.
Nicosia.
We're really close now.
Okay, so Anglin serve. Egan hits. Now can Abby Tobin get it over? She cannot. And the Vikings have stormed back after being down 9-3. They've tied things up at 18. And, both teams now 7 away from taking the set.
They have their game faces on. They came back strong.
Yes, they do. Can the Cats respond? No, they can't. Fiona Egan can't handle it. This team looking a little out of sync. Possibly timeout. Yes, it is called by Coach Thomas. A much-needed break for Warwick.
On the contrary, now we see a lot of smiles in the Viking side, and not a lot in the Warwick side.
Yeah, they look kind of tired here. Really catching their breath now. Most likely will be grabbing water momentarily. You know, this is a team that they make some substitutions, but for the most part, they have a key core of players, and when they're not in sync, a lot of things can go wrong for the Cats, so this is definitely a good chance to talk things over.
We still see they're determined and wanting to win.
Not even taking the full timeout here, ready after just 35 seconds.
Not even a water break.
Yeah, look, they're ready to go. They got to be amped up. 19-18 Vikings lead it, and Melanie Aglin continues her excellent streak of serving here.
Yeah,
she
has. Scored a lot. Another one.
How about that? Abby Coleman could not get to it, and that's going to be a point. I think she backed off thinking it may go over. If you're not, 20-18 now, Vikings on top.
So we need to get to 25.
Anglin leads the team in kills. Easy to see why that would be
couldn't get it over
possible.
the net.
Yeah, she couldn't, you know. I believe that was a 6-0 run for the Crusaders that just or for the Vikings that just ended.
The Wildcats have the ball again, finally, after a while.
20-19 the score here. Tobin the serve. Gutierrez answer, and Aaron Smith gets it over. Now here come the Vikings. Singleton. Whoa. Oh, got it in, so that's going to be a point. 21-19 there.
Come on. Wildcats, let's not give up. You still have a while to go, and you still can come back.
Substitution, Grace Severson comes into the game for senior Bella Frangioni as co-captain. Now, let's see what the Vikings draw up. This is Abby Reaver on the serve. She can't get it over. Warwick point, 20-21 now.
Erin Smith serves.
Yeah, she's a junior. She very passionate about the sport. So, very active at the school in general. Now Singleton hit for Gutierrez. They're scrambling to get it over. No one was there. That was number 14, Ava Budd, a sophomore who tried.
I think everyone went to get the ball there.
Yeah, we are all square up at 21.
Erin again.
Here's Smith. Gets it over, Gutierrez. Now Reber, they get it over, and there is a kill by Grace Severson, and 22-21 now. Vikings lead. Into the game comes Maggie Bishop for the libero, Hiromi Gutierrez.
Looks like the Wildcats are kind of tired. Their reactions are being kind of laid off.
Look, it's a dogfight out here, and either team can come away with this. Warwick just has to, mentally pull through. Egan kill attempt. It's answered.
Great hit.
Now Reber for Singleton. Smith. Nicosia has to get it over. She does. Now Singleton to Reber, who tried and failed. We are tied up once again at 22 apiece.
What a great play. It really shows she never give up. They came back, and now they're tied.
Jenna Mosier into the game for Hallie Hansen. And now Nicosia to serve for the Cats. Gets it over. Gutierrez. And Reber now for Singleton. Egan tried to block, but the net was a little late on that one. And now it's going to be a 23-22 lead for the Vikings.
And now they serve.
Yes. This is going to be Singleton on the serve. Strong hit. Fielded by Smith. Now Ferris to Mosier. Let's see what they can answer. Anglin now. Singleton gets it over. Nicosia a little wide on that hit. And the Vikings just 1 point away from taking the set. 24-22 the score here. Warwick needs to rally.
This is really close in points.
Singleton gets it over. And that was strong, so Warwick back in control. Down 23-24. Can they force a win by 2? Let's find out. Jill Ferris back there to serve. Very few players Coach Thomas would trust more in this situation.
And she serves.
And that one's going to go to Singleton. Now Reber to Gutierrez, Nicosia, Ferris, Egan, Reber, Gutierrez. Now Reber gets it over. Nicosia back there. Now Ferris is going to set for Tobin. Back and forth action. Neither team letting up. Reber now for Gutierrez. Gets it over right to Nicosia, the libero.
Great control.
Ferris to Mosier. And they're struggling. They do get it over, though. How about Gutierrez rallying? Now. Oh, Mosier blocked at the net. Maggie Bishop thought she had the kill. Jenna Mosier jumps up, sends it back, and we are tied at 24 apiece.
What a great play, actually. Really exciting from both sides. Now do we play to 26?
So yeah, now it would be first team to take a 2-point advantage. Ferris now gonna serve, get it over. Let's see what the Vikings can draw. Ferris, Tobin, response, Gutierrez. Now to Anglin, now Nicosia. Ferris to Egan, Egan kill attempt, well handled by Gutierrez. Reber, now to Anglin, who's blocked at the net, but it was a little wide. Mosier thought she had another kill, but it soared over the line, and 25-24, Vikings on the brink once again.
Now let's see if Wildcats can come back and tie it again. Vikings are serving right now.
Okay, this one for the set. It's Frangioni, the senior, to serve. Aaron Smith dives for it to get it over.
And saves it.
And now the Cats are scrambling. Ferris, set,
Great
Jenna
point.
Mosier, kill. She is in her element right now. She's tied it up at 25 apiece.
And this is just the first set.
We're right back where we started, yeah.
Just the first set, and so much excitement in it. So many emotional plays.
Now Fiona Egan. Serve, gets it over. Frangioni. Now Reber. Singleton. Strong kill. Oh, Warwick still alive. I thought the play was done. Tobin revived it, and then Smith couldn't clear, so.
Still a great effort.
Yeah, the Vikings are going to go up 26-25. For the third time in a row, they're 1 point away. Here's Hiromi Gutierrez trying to close it off for her squad. Gets to Egan. Oh, and Jill Ferris couldn't make the play. 27-25, the final score in this first set. Both teams played their hearts out. If this is any indicator, this is going to be a good one. Theodore Fernandez and Ariana Perez on the call. We'll be right back for set number 2.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
That is some of the best back and forth action I've seen in my extensive career of watching volleyball. Ari, how do you feel about the team's performance out there?
Well, in my short experience of watching volleyball, this was actually a really exciting one. Compared to the first one, it was still fun, but this is so fun, and the back and forth really makes it really dynamic. And I actually think both teams have a great chance at winning today.
Last game we covered against Middletown, Warwick won it in straight sets. The third set was competitive, but this is just a whole nother level of competition, and these are two teams that desperately want it. Playoffs are on the line potentially as Bella Frangioni starts things off.
Starts off strong, 1 point right off the bat.
And as Ariana Perez would say, that was a miscommunication on the part of the Warwick squad. That drops. No one stepped up to make the play. Frangioni trying to extend the lead to Nicosia. Now Ferris. And Egan was blocked in the net, but it still is going to be a Warwick point. I believe they got like 4 hits. Now Tobin for Nicosia. And now a little wide. 2-0 Valley Central. They are ahead early here.
Yeah, I can see them a little discouraged right now because they're in winning, but they still have to stay positive for this entire game. There's still a lot of sets to go.
Frangioni again. Now Mosier to Ferris. Here's Anglin, who was a little wide on that one, and Warwick lands their first point of the set, 2-1. You see the players talking here. Nicosia and Aaron Smith, good friends.
Here's Jill Ferris.
Ferris always spins the ball in her hand. Basically a pregame ritual, yeah. Now Reber for the very tall Maggie Bishop, tallest player on the squad, makes the play. Height is so essential for volleyball. Skill is important, jumping ability, all that. But it always, if you're taller than everyone on the court, you obviously have an advantage. She does. So now Smith answers on the serve. Ferris to Tobin, who couldn't make the play. Cats coming out, looking a little beaten down, entering the second set.
We're 4-1.
Think just how emotional the close of that first set was. Everything, emotions running high, all that. And now you just reset at 0-0. It's got to take a toll on the players.
Yeah, you can see it in their faces, but they're back.
Nicosia answers on the serve from Gutierrez, and Mosier was a little wide. 5-1 lead for the Vikings early in the second set. Plenty of time for the Cats, though. They were the ones who took an early lead, set one. We all know how that ended up, so.
Just need to get back.
Nowhere near too late. Okay, so Nicosia answers the serve. Now Ferris for Egan, who drops it on the net. Gutierrez tried to dive at it. Could not do so. Ended up rolling around on the floor like a worm. And 2-5 the score now.
Now Wildcats have the ball again.
So Fiona Egan back there.
Our key player this game. But like Theo said, no star players, right?
Yeah, and look, we saw everyone step up to the Cats set one as Ferris sets now. Aaron Smith kill attempt answered by Gutierrez.
Great control.
Now Anglin to Smith, and Tobin trying to kill. She does. Gutierrez couldn't get there, and that ball soared into the wall, actually.
I hear a lot of cheers today, actually.
Yeah, look, the stands have emptied out a little. We saw a couple people file out at the end of the first, but we still have some noise here, and that's the most important thing in volleyball, or any sport for that matter, as Fiona Egan could not get that one over the net. So 6-3 the score here in favor of the Vikings in set number 2.
And now they serve.
So Melanie Anglin now leading the team in kills, as we said earlier.
Yeah, she's had a lot of points.
Yes. She was, oh, that one did drop.
Yeah.
So 7-3. Vikings on top, and Anglin will reset.
No one could see that coming, really. It was too close to be out of bounds.
Valley Central went on a huge run set one with her behind there, and they're trying to do that here again. And there's the good old announcer jinx for you. She can't get it over. 7-4 now. And she's going to sub out, and into the game comes sophomore Ava Budd. Now Jenna Mosier back for Warwick.
And she serves.
Bounces. And the serve. And that was a little far. Gutierrez wisely backed off. And 8-4. The Vikings have Warwick doubled up. Frangioni comes out, and into the game is junior Grace Severson.
Now the Vikings serve again.
This is Abby Reber. Now Ferris set for Haley Hansen, who makes the play.
Kill.
She's been quiet today, even when she's been on the court. We haven't called her name much, but she is trying to turn that around with a strong second set.
Now Abby serves.
Well, reliable for the Cats, Abby Tobin.
She's had
On
a
the
long
serve.
streak.
Yes. Aaron Smith. Oh, that one should have been a home run. She was just a little late on getting the ball, I think. Missed time the jump, and it's now 9-5. Vikings on top. And serving, I believe for the first time this game, is Lexi Millara. Egan. Now to Ferris. Now to Tobin, who was wide on that. Or some kind of violation, actually. Still don't understand this hand.
Was it a violation or out of bounds?
The world will never know. If you're watching, rewind. Tell us in the comments. Now here's Millara and Egan. Now Nicosia has to get it over. She does. Back to Millara. Now Ralph Singleton. Excellent play. Autumn Singleton was there, and it's now 11-5. Valley Central trying to run away with this one. Let's see if Warwick can respond. Look at the posture on the Warwick side versus Valley Central. They are clearly more tired out there. As now Ferris going to set. Egan gets it over. Valley Central trying to respond. Singleton up. Now Smith. Ferris. And Haley Hansen the kill.
What a point.
11-6 now.
Come on, Warwick. They can still get back on.
VC just made another sub. They are substituting so much more than Warwick. And as the game continues, that'll become more and more of a factor. Their players getting much more opportunities for rest, even with a smaller roster.
And now Aaron Smith serves.
Smith to Gutierrez. Now Reber to Ava Budd. It's going back and forth.
Got a great dive by Warwick.
Now Ferris. Oh, and violation. Point goes to Valley Central. A lot of Vikings got involved there.
What violation happened?
Not quite sure. I missed the signal, but I saw the play stopped and the point given to VC. Ava Budd out of the game. In comes number 4, Melanie Anglin.
No, Warwick's down by 6.
In a bit of a pyramid formation here, the Cats are, as Fiona Egan gets it right to Gutierrez. Gutierrez looks hurt out there. And that one was hit a little too far by Maggie Bishop.
Out of bounds.
Gutierrez has been wincing a couple times after hitting the ball. The libero for Valley Central. She does not look great out there, but they have no other libero on the squad, so we'll see if she toughs through it. So 7-12 the score. VC leading Nicosia. Could not clear the net, and it's now 13-7. Into the game comes Bella Frangioni. Out goes Grace Everson. They swapped in a couple minutes ago, and now they are finishing that trend, going full circle. Frangioni to serve. She's done so a couple times. Done so pretty well, for my add. Now Mosier, catching back and forth. Nicosia, Ferris, Egan. Now Anglin gonna hit it. Ferris got it over. Team's going back and forth. Melanie Anglin a little. Did that? Yes, it hit the line. Warwick thought they had a point. 14-7 instead. Vikings have Warwick doubled up and are just 11 points away from taking a 2-0 lead.
No, Vikings serve.
Frangioni now to Warwick, rather. And the kill secured. Fiona Egan, key player for a reason. Excellent play there. 14-8 now.
What a great hit. A lot of strength there. She let out a lot of anger right there.
Yes. Yeah, some pent-up aggression from the way this set's gone. Maybe a turning point for the Cats.
Let's hope. Now Jill Ferris serves.
The serve. Now Singleton, Gutierrez to Anglin. Anglin.
A little too much.
Anglin whacked that with no regard for the lines, and it's now 14-9. Cats within 5.
Hit the wall right there.
Yes.
And now Jill again. Let's see if she can score another point.
Here's Ferris. The serve. Mishandled by Frangioni. Let's see if they can recover. Gutierrez couldn't clear, and the Cats have 3 straight points. It's now 14-10.
Jill goes again. Another down 4, but they still can get back up.
Here she goes. Strong hit. Now Anglin gets it over. Now to Egan. Ferris. And Jenna Mosier the kill. 14-11. 3-point game in set number 2. No lead is safe in this one. Both teams have stormed back, and we're just 2 sets in.
We see some little handshakes right there from the team. They're excited to get some points back.
Ferris again. And VC was just not ready. Somehow saved it. Gutierrez got it over. Now Ferris the set for Mosier, who gets it over. Abby Tolman rather with the kill. And Abby Reber ends up on the ground. Warwick scored 5 straight, and VC is going to talk things over. Timeout by Coach Paige Materzeski. And let's see what they have to discuss.
We see some serious looks right here. It's really tight. Well, not completely tight, but they're really close. And we still have a long way to go.
Yeah, you know, they don't look too frustrated out here. I mean, tough run, but they absolutely dominated the set.
Yeah.
Up until a minute ago. Let's see what's going on the Warwick huddle. You see Coach Thomas again with the hand motions. They look pretty amped up right now.
Yeah, right now they look a little more motivated right now. They seem to look really tired some time ago, but I think they're back at it.
Look, I mean, obviously you're going to be kind of running on fumes a little, you know, after 5 straight points. I think the team's really back into it and rejuvenated in a way.
Let's hope this motivation gets them more points and be able to win the set.
We will see. Jill Ferris going to continue her streak of serving. She's gotten them 4 straight from behind the line. Let's see if she can continue. Aaron Smith looks on as Ferris serves. Anglin gets it over. Smith saves. Now to Nicosia. And Tobin trying to kill. Can't do so. Anglin now going to get it over the net. Right to Ferris. And now the set for Fiona Egan. And she got it off the hand of Autumn Singleton. The Cats have kind of played away from Singleton a little bit this set. She was very active, number one, and it's been quieter here. They've done a good job taking her out of the game. It's now 13-14. Let's see if Warwick can tie things up.
We have seen a great teamwork right now with the Wildcats.
Yes, we have, as now Anglin's going to try for a kill, and she gets it. 15-13 now. Vikings finally get a point, much needed for their team.
Now they serve again.
This is Hiromi Gutierrez. She's been very active today. Let's see what Warwick can set up. Ferris. Egan. Kill attempt. No. Frangioni. Anglin. Egan. And Ferris.
Gets it over.
Now right to Frangioni. And Reber to... Oh, they're going.
What a save.
Look, everyone getting involved. Now Reber for Anglin. And she was wide on that one. Point Warwick 14-15.
Going to get the ball.
Yeah, Egan retrieves it there. Coach Thomas is off. Oh, there he is. He's on the court. He's like doing a basketball dribble thing. I love watching the hand motions for
Great
him.
stance.
Yes. Okay, now Singleton.
She's back in.
Yeah. Ferris set for Tobin. Got it to drop. Singleton
What a kill.
couldn't make it there. 15-15. Finally, the comeback is complete. And both teams 10 points away from taking the set. Warwick's tied things up.
And Warwick serves again.
Fiona Egan. The serve.
Great
Fielded by
control.
Frangioni. Now Gutierrez, Reber, Nicosia, Ferris, and Jenna Mosier kill attempt saved by Gutierrez. Now Anglin. Got it over the net. Got it trapped between Tobin's hand and the net. Just no play Warwick can make there. 16-15. Excellently played by the Vikings.
The competition right here is fierce right now. They're going back and forth, back and forth. Each team serving ones and ones again.
Anglin. Fielded by Smith. Now Mosier, rather. Mosier makes another play, and there's the kill. She angled that one perfectly, and Lexi Mawara could not get that. Ava Budd coming in for Melanie Anglin, and it's Jenna Mosier back to serve.
She serves.
Gutierrez hit. Now, Singleton tried to punch that ball. Tobin was there for the block, and for the first time all set, your Warwick Wildcats are in front, 17-16 the score.
They were ready for the block. They now got the point.
She dove at that superhero like this into the ball. Now Reber, Singleton.
Inspired hit.
Saved by Ferris. Now Tobin got it to drop. They tried to save it, could not do so. Ava Budd on the ground after that play. Cats up 18-16.
There's someone running in the background.
This is a clear momentum shift, as clear as they come. Warwick is in control of this game. Let's see if they can close things out. 7 points away. Mosier gets it over to Gutierrez. Now Singleton. There's a Viking kill. 17-18. The Vikings are not going to go down without a fight.
We see Warwick was planning to dive but couldn't make the move. And now the Vikings got the point.
Back to serve going to be sophomore Abby Reber. She really has come into her own as a setter this year. They had a key player decide not to play preseason.
And just a sophomore too.
Yeah, so she's really had to step up, and she's done a very good job of it. So now Aaron Smith can't get it over. That's going to be a point for Reber and the Vikings.
Yeah, that was a little low. Maybe she thought she was a little bit more in front.
Interesting socks, too. There's some kind of spherical shape on the socks of Abby Reber. Just noticed it last play. Here's the
just
serve.
her ritual.
Nicosia to Ferris. And Aaron Smith lands it in the corner. Point Warwick, they're back on top, 19-18.
No one saw that coming. Wow.
I think a lot of players thought it would go a little wide, and she really played that one perfectly.
And now Abby Tobin.
Yes. Took the words out of my mouth. Abby Tobin serving. And that is going to be a waiting on the court. Yes, point Warwick. Not on the out of bounds, on a violation, actually.
You finally see some smiles in Warwick's faces.
Yes. 2-point lead for the Cats. Now Singleton gets it over to Egan. Ferris set for Aaron Smith. played that one beautifully. Got it over the hand of Grace Everson, and then Lexi Millard could not make a play. Into the game comes Maggie Bishop, and I'm sorry, it looks like we had something wrong on the call.
For sure thought that point was for Warwick, but it was for Vikings.
So
actually.
VC gets the point. It's 20-19, and now play goes on.
What a dive.
VC players on the floor. They hit it the max of 3 times. Couldn't get it over, so that's going to be a point. 21-19.
For the Cats.
Yes, for the Cats.
We're close to ending this set. Looks like Warwick's in the lead, but anything can happen right now. 4
points away. Let's see if they can close it.
Aaron Smith.
Smith
a little too much.
Yeah.
Got the Vikings a point. Really closing score right now.
So it's 21-20 as of right now. Look, this can go either way. We have a mirror image of that first set.
Is the Singleton serving?
Yeah, Singleton served. And now Fiona Egan to try to kill. That's going to be a VC point due to a net violation. And 21-21 is the score.
Wow.
Autumn Singleton stays back to serve, senior.
She has a great strength.
Yeah, she's a co-captain on this team. Clearly one of the better players on the squad. Now Ferris.
Great control.
To Nicosia.
Gets it over.
And Bishop blocked in the net by Egan. Now Singleton.
Got it over.
To Anglin. Here's Ferris. Haley Hansen kill attempt saved by Gutierrez.
Point Warwick. Seems like there was a violation.
There's some like deliberation. They originally pointed to VC, then reversed it. So Cats up 22-21. Haley Hansen takes a seat. And I can't see who actually subbed in. It was Aaron Smith who subbed in. Cats 3 points away from closing it. Here's Nicosia on the serve. Jenna Moser was ready for the block. She didn't even need to. That ball dropped before the net, and Warwick just 2 points away from taking home the set.
They look ready to get that set home.
Adriana Nicosia, the serve. To Singleton. Now Anglin. Now back to Singleton. Nicosia there. Now to Ferris. Fiona Egan gets the
what
kill.
What a point.
Melanie Anglin couldn't get there, and the Cats just 1 away from tying the match up at 1 set apiece.
So this was a few points into streak.
Adriana Nicosia, 24-21 the score. Gutierrez. Now Singleton gets it over the net. Egan to Ferris. Egan kill attempt, no. Anglin, they have to get this over here. Singleton does so. Right to Ferris, right back over. Gutierrez. Anglin. Smith there to save.
Great control.
Now Fiona Egan.
Over.
Right to Gutierrez. She bounced that back immediately. Singleton now to Reber, to Anglin, now to Smith. Both teams want this. Jill Ferris to Abby Tobin. That drops, and your Warwick Wildcats take home set number 2. Hard fought, but 25-21 the final score. Don't go away. We're tied at 1 apiece, and we'll be right back with set number 3.
She's off. Good job.
Oh, hey, what do you got there? Pumpkins. Cool. You want to carve them?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Ew. Look
Ew,
how
what is all?
seeds are sticking to me.
It's looking good. There we go.
All right. First one change gets an extra piece of candy.
I know. I'm gonna beat you. No.
Get it.
Wait to try it on. Me too. I'm gonna. Come on. Almost there. Yes, I did it.
Their costumes are gonna look awesome.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. At the haunted houses. I know. Trick or treat.
Wow. Look at you two. You look great.
Thank you.
Thank you for keeping our streets safe.
You're welcome. More colors.
Get him.
Now we get to eat the candy.
Yeah, we do. Candy.
back at Mary Mezzetti Gymnasium here in Warwick. I'm Theodore Fernandez, joined on the call by Ariana Perez. I gotta say, this has been the most entertained I've ever been watching the sport of volleyball. Ari, these two teams really want this, and I think that's clear, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of competitives going from both sides. Every single time it's just 1 point off each other, and they're really wanting to get the win for the game.
Yes, we see the Cats high-fiving here. A couple of players heading to the sidelines. They got their 6 out there, as do the Crusaders.
Each team has one set.
Or Vikings, rather. I don't know why I got Monroe Woodbury in my mind right now. The Crusaders are number 1 in the Section 9 standings right now. They have a dominant team.
Wow.
But Warwick...
Wildcats played them yet? Crusaders yet?
Yes, I don't think it went so well for that team when that happened. But you never know. Maybe in the playoffs. Okay, so Ferris gets the set started.
Great control.
Now Reber. Oh, blocked in the net by Mosier. Cats are Vikings stay alive. I got all the teams flowing through my head right now. Anglin is going to get it over. Mosier tried to block, could not do so. So 1-0. Vikings earn the first point here. You know, a 2-0 lead is nothing definitive. As a Yankees fan, I'm telling that to myself a lot. As we all know, the Houston Astros have the lead. But, you know, you don't want to go down 2-0. You never do. You know, maybe if someone could have hit that home run. Okay, got away from baseball. Jenna Mosier
We're talking about volleyball,
and Abby
Theo.
Tobin combined to make the play there. It's 1-1.
Get back on track, please.
Yeah, look, by the time you guys are watching this, the Yankees will have taken a game in the series. I believe in my squad. But here is Fiona Egan set to serve now.
She serves.
Got
Gets
it over the net.
net.
Okay. So now Singleton to Anglin, who swung that thing over. Now Abby Tolman.
That was
she
inbounds.
landed
Wow.
that perfect ball placement on that one. Lands in the corner where no one can get it, and it's 2-1 Warwick.
Right now, I think they're recharged, both teams, and they're ready for this set. I can already tell it's going to be energetic and competitive.
Yes.
And Fiona goes again. Fiona Egan.
And that one did not clear the net, so 2-2 the score.
That was great strength, but aim kind of low.
Into the game comes Lexi Millara. And Gutierrez back to serve for the Vikings.
We've seen her a lot this game.
Yes, we have. As a libero, she has a very important role. Now Abby Tobin. She got it to drop. It's 3-2. Warwick in front now. Into the game comes Hallie Hansen for the libero, Adriana Nicosia. 2 juniors swapping out.
Now Warwick serves again. Jenna.
Mosier gets it over. Now here come the Vikings. Anglin to Mosier to Ferris. And Aaron Smith the kill. That was Singleton, Autumn Singleton, who could not get there. So Warwick up 4-2 early in the second set.
Trying to dive right there, but failed.
Adriana Nicosia trying to make a football pass through the volleyball, overthrew Jenna Mosier.
One of the dads.
Yeah.
The dad stands. And there she goes.
Mosier now getting set. Warwick is.
Great control. Gets it over.
Aaron Smith. They're going back and forth. Frangioni now to Anglin.
Great control.
Egan to Ferris to the Viking side. Here is Anglin on the kill attempt. And that one is going to go a little. Oh. The ref faked everyone out there on the points towards Warwick side and then says, nope, we're giving the point the other way. So it's going to be
Fooled
5,
everyone.
6. A little bit of confusion on the scoring right now.
6-2. No, 5.
5-2, yeah. I think they gave Warwick too many points. No, it's 5-3.
Whoa, what's happening?
Okay, 5-3 the score here after some deliberation.
Confusion right there.
So now Aaron Smith to Haley Hansen. Anglin, Reber, Singleton. She was too strong on that one, and the Cats lead it 6-3 here.
Some excitement and hand claps right there. Whoa, whoa.
Yes.
They have thought that out.
Okay, so we finally got confirmation on the scoring issue. 5-3 is actually the score here, as Warwick earns the Vikings earn another point, so 5-4 now the score.
Just gain 1 point right now, and Vikings serve again.
Yes. Okay, now that we can get away from scoreboard issues and focus on the game, we are going to head back to the action where Abby Reber is serving, the sophomore, for the Vikes. Haley Hansen, strong spike. Can the Vikings recover? How about Abby Reber? Incredible play. Now, Ferris to Aaron Smith, and Reber is all over the place right now. Gutierrez to Smith, and that is a very, very hard-earned Viking point. Abby Reber dove, past the baseline to hit it over the net, and then we saw her right by the net making a play later. That was some of the best volleyball I've seen, and now she's back to serve.
That was very exciting, and now they serve again. Great control.
Tobin hits. Hansen kill attempt. Reber dove out but couldn't make the play, and the Cats lead at 6-5 here. There was our scoreboard op being highlighted for a minute. No hard feelings if you were watching this. Aaron Smith to serve, the junior. And that hit was a little left. Oh, no. Yes, it did land on the line. BC started to celebrate. Then the decision came in. So Warwick leads this one 7-5.
Seems like there's some confusion with the scores right now, but we got back on track.
Yes, and Aaron Smith now serving. She hits, now to Singleton. And that one just got over by Bud, or Malari rather. And now Severson was a little wide, so Warwick 8-5. They have a couple points in a row. They're starting to pull away.
We're on the lead right now. And we see how Aaron Smith serves again.
Yes. She's doing a good job. 3 straight points off of her serves.
And she serves.
There's the hit. Another Wildcat point. An uncontested ace. Those are some of the greatest plays in any net sport like this, whether it be this, volleyball, or tennis, or badminton.
And she serves again.
Okay, here we go. Yes, she does. It's 9-5. She hits. Here come the Vikings. Egan, the hit. And
what a point!
The play could not be made by Ava Budd there. So Warwick up 10-5. They haven't doubled up here.
They're on a roll right now. They're 5 up.
Most certainly are. Aaron Smith doing an excellent job on the serves here. The junior is dominant right now.
We see some concentration faces on the Viking side trying to get back on track. And now Aaron Smith serves again.
Here's the serve. And
another
that one
point.
dropped. Gutierrez backed off. She should have responded with a hit. Warwick 11-5.
Looks like the Wildcats right now are too fast for the Vikings to keep up.
Yeah. This is some brilliant serving thus far from Aaron Smith.
A main player in the team. And now she serves again.
Here she goes. Gutierrez hit. Gets it over. Hallie Hansen response. Ava Budd trying to save it. Gutierrez gets it over the net. Abby Tolman secures. Now Ferris to Egan. And that was more than 3 hits, so that's going to be a Wildcat point. It went Reber, Budd, Gutierrez. No one could get it over. 12-5 now.
We saw the desperation in those movements trying to get it over, but one too many moves.
Warwick has scored 7 straight points now.
And now they're 12-5.
Aaron Smith. Gutierrez. Now to Reber. And Ava Budd could not make the play. The sophomore can't get it over, and Warwick, an 8-0 run of dominance on display right now.
So
some
like
kind of
ref,
whistle. He's going to go.
The ref's getting down.
I've not seen this one before. The ref,
talking
off camera, this talk area, we can see it, talking to Fiona Egan. He whistled her over, and now he calls her back.
Never seen this again.
I cannot imagine what is possibly being discussed now.
Communicating that with her teammates.
Now she talks to Abby Tobin. Now he holds up 10 fingers.
What's going on?
Nobody knows what's happening. Point. Okay, we're back. Okay.
It was just like a weird timeout, and Aaron Smith serves again.
Maybe he was just doing like a check-in. How's your day? You never know.
A little bit too hard on Aaron Smith's part right now. Was out of bounds. And got Vikings a point.
The referee timeout appeared to have messed up Smith's flow. So now Lexi Millar to serve for the Vikings. Gets it over the net right to Egan. Now Ferris to Egan. This one drops. And Fiona Egan there to make a play. And how about Autumn Singleton finally getting involved in this third set? Her first kill of the set. She's been active the other two. 13-7 the score.
No, Vikings serve again.
Laura back in action. To Nicosia. Ferris makes the play. Sets for Hansen.
Gets it over.
Gets it over. No kill there. So Autumn Singleton. Ferris. Kill attempt. Egan. Response. Now Nicosia. To Ferris. To Hansen. How about this back and forth? Millard is going to get it over. Now Ferris. Set for Tobin. And Tobin gets the point. Oh, man, Lexi Millard does not look happy walking off that court. 14-7, Cats on top right now.
So 7 points up exactly right now.
Yeah, they had, VC actually had this exact lead last set. Like I said, leads are not safe. And how about Adriana Nicosia off the net and onto the floor. 15-7, 8-point advantage for Warwick.
We see some smiles right now in Warwick. They have a big lead ahead of them. But let's not get too cocky right now.
Absolutely not.
And Warwick serves again.
Here's Nicosia. Strong hit. Gutierrez could not handle it. Warwick up 9 points now. They're on an 11-2 run going back to the 5-5 tie. This is dominant volleyball on display by your Wildcats.
Seems like the Vikings need to get back on track with the Cats.
We'll see if they can. This one does not clear the net, not quite as strong. So 16-8, Warwick still firmly out in front as into the game comes Melanie Anglin.
We see Singleton pick up the ball and going to serve.
The senior, Autumn Singleton, she is a co-captain. Here she goes. Another botch serve. We've seen a lot more of those this set than the other two. Possibly some fatigue setting in on both sides. Jill Ferris to serve for the Cats now.
She's great at serving right now, so let's see if she can score a point. Yeah, you're right. She does twist the ball a lot.
Yeah. It works. Don't,
ritual.
They broke, don't fix
There
it.
you go. It works.
Maggie Bishop couldn't make the play there, so 18-8. Warwick up by 10 right now. And here's Ferris again.
Twirling the ball. And there she goes.
I want to get like a how-to video on that. Like, I want to learn how to do that.
I need that type of luck in my life.
As there is going to be another Wildcat point. Maggie Bishop looks frustrated off to the Viking side. Here's Jill Ferris. Okay, now she's just showing off. Gets it over the net. Autumn Singleton. The set for Anglin. Smith. Ferris. And this one's going to be a Viking point on the violation. And 19-9 the score. Into the game comes Bella Frangioni. She had a very extended rest. She's back in action as Grace Everson comes off.
Let's see if she can score some points for the Vikings right now. They are down to 10.
19-9. Bella Frangioni. Now Egan got it over. And Gutierrez, Reber, and Anglin rather. Now Smith, Nicosia.
Great control.
They're going back and forth. Anglin gets blocked at the net. Jenna Mosier there to make the play, and the Cats up 20-9. They are just 5 away from taking home this third set easily after a very contested first two.
They came out strong in this one.
Speaking of strong, there's the hit from Fiona Egan, and there was
Another
just
point.
no response there. They couldn't get it back, and 21-9 now.
We're almost at the end of the set. Let's see if the Vikings can get back on track or if the Wildcats get the whole set.
Wildcats just 4 points away. It would take a miracle for Valley Central to get back in this one.
Don't jinx it, Theo.
Yeah, you never want to do that. Okay, so Nicosia, Ferris, and Jenna Mosier. The ref is literally clueless here, and Valley Central does not look happy, to say the least. You know, you saw the ref like what's going on?
This is not my job. Excuse me, sir, it is your job, and we are confused.
Okay, so 22-9 now. Fiona Egan gets it over. Now Anglin, that one is going to drop for a VC point. Warwick doesn't seem too upset. into the game comes number 12, Lexi Millar for the Valley Central Vikings.
So 22-10. Wow. And here goes Vikings serving.
Here's Gutierrez. That one drops. No Warwick player even made an attempt, so 22-11. Possible comeback? I don't know. I mean, Warwick just needs 3 points to close it off, so.
Yeah,
it
seems
would
kind of
be-
hard to be a comeback, to be honest.
Hey, if it was impossible, or, you know, that's why they play the games, right?
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. I was going to go for, like, you know, a wise sports proverb. Forgot what I was going to say. So now here comes Reber and the Vikings. Singleton got it
control.
over. Egan to Ferris to Moser, kill attempt. And they could not get there. Reber tried to set up Malara to make the play. Could not do so. 23-11 now.
We saw them trying to block, but couldn't get it.
Haley Hansen into the game for Adriana Nicosia. And Moser is back to serve for the Cats.
And she serves.
Here's
Control.
Reber, blocked at the net. Haley Hansen and the Cats are just one away. 24-11 the score. Let's see if Jenna Moser can close it off for her team.
And she looks ready, and she serves. Great control.
Here's Reber. Now to Anglin. Right to Moser. Smith gets there. Ferris recovers, gets it over the net. Singleton. Now Reber. Francione.
Smith.
And Aaron Smith gets the kill. It bounces off our camera and onto the floor. And the Warwick Wildcats are just one set away from taking home the match. They win it 25-11. We'll be right back to see if Warwick can ice the game.
Dear humans, this is an adoption campaign, but it's not for me, or Mr. Buttons, or Frank over there. It's for you, humans. This is a call to humans to adopt our movement, to adopt our cause.
This isn't just about saving one of us.
It's about saving all of us.
Thousands of lives, every single day.
It's about support for every one of us four, and sometimes not four-legged best friends, waiting to meet a best friend of our own. With Best Friends Animal Society leading the charge.
Shelter by shelter, city by city.
We can save thousands of pets each day. Join us. Together we can save them all.
So, I'm Theodore Fernandez, joined on the call by Ariana Perez, and we have had the pleasure to deliver such an evenly matched volleyball match here. You know, the first two sets were literally down to the wire, went into win by 2, and now you come out in this third set, and Warwick just runs away with it, Ari. Like, I just was absolutely shocked. You know, 25-11. How did the Cats succeed that much in that third set?
They just came back so strong. They started playing like a team, like a real team. I don't know. I think that the Vikings kind of held back a little bit. I don't know. They weren't as strong as they were in the first two sets. And Warwick just took a chance.
Yeah, as you see here, as you saw a moment ago, the referee, I think players on both sides were a little frustrated with his calls at times. You know, we're just back here. We're unbiased. I'm not going to hate on the ref. He also called the player over to him at one point.
Yeah, got confused a little bit with the scores.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna say anything. Now
We're
my
not
place
gonna
to step
judge.
in. So
His job's hard.
Yeah. So Bella Francione to serve now, the co-captain for the squad.
Senior 2.
Yes. Hits Nicosia. Now Ferris and Fiona Egan to Singleton. Gutierrez.
Great
Anglin,
control.
Smith, Ferris. And they are going back and forth, and the Wildcats get the first point of this fourth set.
We see Jill Ferris going to serve. She got quite a streak on the last set.
Yes, she did. That really set the tone for the match. She, I believe, led the Cats to 7 straight points.
Not so much luck this time,
Yeah.
but let's not get discouraged right now.
Couldn't do that here. 1-1 the score right now, as Hiromi Gutierrez is going to serve the libero for Valley Central.
Essential player of this game.
Yes. And how about the kill? Key player for a reason Fiona Egan making her presence felt here, 2-1 now.
And now she serves. Wow. She's really going in.
Yeah.
Let's see if she can score a point right now.
So here's Egan. Hit to Francione, and how about Aaron Smith? Perfectly timed, perfectly played. Warwick up 3-1. And the buzzer sounds for no apparent reason. But 3-1 Wildcats, how about that?
Yeah, that was such a good hit. Just like a delicate one.
Yes.
Hand came out of nowhere.
You know, sometimes you don't even need intense strength or anything along those lines. Sometimes a little tap gets it done.
And a little perfect timing, actually.
Yes.
There seems some confusion right there.
More issues with the clock, I believe.
We see coach trying to find out what's happening, but getting told called off.
Yeah, we heard the buzzer go off a minute ago. That shocked all the players out on the court. Let's
see what's happening, actually, because we just started a new set. Nothing's been crazy going on.
Meanwhile, both teams talking in their huddles. Everyone seems pretty happy out there. It's been a fun game. BC trying to send it to a 5th set as we finally have word on the issue. You see us there in the camera a second ago. Are you taking a sip of water? And now Fiona Egan set to serve for Warwick with her squad up 3-1.
And we get this back going. Oh. She serves.
And that one went a little far right, and 3-2 now as Valley Central and Melanie Anglin set to serve.
Again, I think that little timeout with the referees kind of set her off, and now Vikings are serving.
Maybe a possible conspiracy here. Maybe they're trying to mess with our players.
Yeah, they always have a timeout when we have to serve.
Good point. Maybe you're uncovering something. Abby Tobin gets it over. Now Gutierrez, and that one drops. Abby Tobin on the floor, couldn't make the play. 3-3. We're all squared up here. Maybe a
sure seems like a conspiracy, but let's not get overboard with it.
Look, yeah, and Gutierrez is grabbing her back out there. She struggled with her hand. She's clearly banged up, but she's playing through it. And Anglin gets it over. Fiona Egan can't handle it. 4-3. The Vikings looking pretty happy out there.
Tried to control it, couldn't get it, and now the Vikings are serving.
Here is Melanie Anglin.
Serving once again after scoring a point.
The serve.
Strong
hit by
serve.
Smith. Ferris there. Set for Smith, and that one a little too far. 3-5 the score. Vikings up 2.
So in the case of the Vikings winning this set, does that mean we have 2 more sets?
No, so if they'd win, it would make it 2-2, and we'd go to a decisive set 5.
Whoa,
as
that would be really competitive.
As Anglin can't get it over. For those of you not well versed in Section 9 volleyball rules, which, I mean, what are you doing with your life if you aren't? But
that was you 2 days ago.
Okay. Don't have to call me out like that. So now, Malari gonna get it over.
We saw a lot of diving. They get it over.
Now Singleton to Mosier to Egan to Smith. They're going back and forth. Singleton now, kill attempt. Oh, off of the ceiling. Warwick trying to recover, they can't. So Vikings up 6-5. As I was saying earlier, if the Vikings do tie the set up, the 5th set, the deciding one, is only played to 15 and not 25. Just, when you go to the 5th set, players are so tired out there. That's a new Section 9 rule that was just added. So that could definitely come into effect if the Vikings can come away here.
Vikings serve.
Reber to Nicosia. Now Ferris and Aaron Smith, well placed in that corner.
Vikings couldn't react quickly.
Yeah, they just had no one there ready to make the play. So 6-5 as we see Abby Tolman getting set to serve here.
She has good serve, so let's see if she can score points.
Yeah.
And she serves.
Here's the hit. To Singleton. Now Reber to Singleton. Tobin recovers. And Hanson tried to make a play, could not do so. Now Singleton, as she's falling back, makes the hit. Now
Gets
Ferris
it over.
to Bud. To Singleton. Now Smith. Ferris gets it over. Gutierrez setting for Singleton. Right to the hand of Smith. And now Hanson going to try to set. Here come the Vikings. Hanson got caught on the net. Nicosia has to get it over. And that was a 4th hit. She couldn't do it. Smith, hoped she'd get away with it. Did not. Now 7-5. The Vikings on top.
Still on the lead, still serving, but let's see if Wildcats can recover right now.
Into the game comes Maggie Bishop.
And she serves.
Well, that was actually Lexi Millara on the serve. She couldn't get it over, and now she comes out of the game for the libero. Hiromi Gutierrez, who's getting a much-earned rest. Aaron Smith to serve on the other side for Warwick. It's 6-7 right now.
Some twirls in the hand, and she goes.
Yeah, Jill Ferris does it better. Oh, okay.
Oh, what's going on?
So that ball dropped, and then we had a bit of a collision. Ava Budd ran into Hiromi Gutierrez, and she looks fine. She's a warrior.
She'll recover.
Yeah.
She's been through all the game.
Okay, so Aaron Smith.
Let's see if she can score another point.
Behind the line. 7-7.
Great serve.
Right to Gutierrez, who hits it up. Now Singleton. Nicosia there. Set Ferris to Hanson, rather. And now Singleton. Strong kill attempt is recovered. Now the set for Egan. Egan jumps up. Ava Budd couldn't handle it. And the Cats take the first lead in 7 points in the set. 8-7 the score.
And now Erin Smith serves again. She scored quite a few points for the Wildcats, so let's see if she can score one more. Or a few more.
A lot of players lined up near the net here as Smith serves. Now Budd, oh, that one hit the ceiling. That doomed BC from the start.
You see Gutierrez trying to save that one by diving, but couldn't do it.
Yeah, Budd had a decent first return. It just went too high, hit the ceiling, and that thing just comes ricocheting down at you when that happens. Hard to make a play on that ball.
We're 9-7, and Erin Smith serves.
Smith to Anglin, and how about Bishop getting it over? Now Singleton, and this one is well out of play. Gutierrez came sprinting towards the bleachers trying to make a play on that. That would be a little extreme if that happened.
Looks like Abby Tobin had a little mishap right there, but she's fine. She seems to be laughing about it. And now Erin Smith serves again.
There she goes. And that one a little low, bounces off the net, lands on the Warwick side, so 10-8 now.
That ends her streak, and now Singleton is serving for the Vikings.
Yes, Autumn Singleton. Talked a lot about her already, and she will continue to try and carry her team to this victory. Let's see if she can. Okay, so now
Great control.
Ferris to Hanson, who was a little strong on that one. So 11-8 now.
Almost inside the field, but a little
Or
too much.
10-9 rather, sorry. As the Vikings earn the point there.
1 point off. Singleton continues to serve. There she goes.
Hit right to Nicosia. Now Smith. Hanson has to get it over. She does so. Right into the hands of Gutierrez. And now, wow, okay, Melanie Anglin, strong kill, and we're all knotted up at 10 apiece in this fourth set.
That was a killer hit, wow. And now we're tied.
Autumn Singleton now,
Continues to serve.
the senior. Oh, could not be handled by Abby Tobin. That bounced off some part of her body, I think her face. And
I hope not. I hope her arm, but
her arm.
it looks like her face, actually.
She looks fine out there regardless.
Yeah.
Okay, so 11-10 VC on top.
Singleton again.
A hit. Right to Nicosia. Now Ferris. Fiona Egan. Drops to Gutierrez. Now Anglin. And Anglin.
Too hard.
Yeah, too strong on that one. She had a couple of those plays where she was well positioned and just put a little too much on that ball. So 11-11 the score now.
So this set seems to be more tied than the other one. So Vikings are back.
Here's Nicosia. And that drops for a BC point just out of bounds. 12-11.
Is that substitution right now?
This is Bella Frangioni coming in for number 7, Grace Severson, the junior.
So we're 12-11. Vikings winning.
Here's Frangioni. Smith to Ferris to Egan. And Warwick point. Warwick has done such a good job of being able to bury those balls in the corner of the court. You know, it's so hard to make a play in that area, and Valley Central's really struggled when it comes there.
And now Jill Ferris serves once more. Let's see if she can get a streak of scores right now.
A hit. Autumn Singleton couldn't make the play. 13-12. Warwick is halfway home in this fourth set.
And Jill serves once more. Let's see if she can get another point. She just got it going. And there she goes.
First. Grazed the net and goes over. Now Gutierrez to Reber to Anglin. Off the net and onto the court. We're back. Knotted up again at 13.
Warwick tried to block that one, but couldn't handle it.
Lexi Malara in to the game. As I previously stated, VC just runs so many more substitutions than Warwick does.
Yeah.
As this hit is made by Fiona Egan, and
Whoa,
Reber
whoa.
tried to make the play at the net. Looks like she had a collision.
Went under it.
Yeah, so 14-13 now. You just got to wonder if this game goes into a fifth set, does fatigue start to set in for the Cats?
Even more when there's less substitution for the Cats right now.
Egan went a little wide on that one because Warwick's really only substituting in Haley Hansen. That's the only, regular substitution they have. So it's really just 7 players out here for the Cats at most times, throughout the game. I don't think they've even put any man in. So here is Tobin, rather. And Gutierrez laid out on the floor trying to make the play, and it still ends up going down. So we're tied at 14 again. Hansen into the game for Nicosia, and that actually gives. Okay, so Warwick's actually have a 15-14 advantage after that.
On the lead by 1 point.
Yes. Okay, so Mosier. Now Singleton going to try to kill. Oh, that was double tapped by Tobin. No violation called. And that is going to be a Warwick point. They got away with one there.
We almost got killed by the ball.
The volleyball's somewhere under here. Okay, they got it out on the court.
I got it.
Yes, good job, Ari.
I kicked it.
So time out on the floor. I tried to combine floor and court. We see Warwick in the huddle. They're down. They're up 2 rather, and they seem pretty happy. They seem a little tired out there, but you just got to tell your team if you're Coach Thomas. 9 points, and we are home free. We've secured the win. Just get out in there and do your job.
So Warwick's only 2 in the lead. So Vikings can still get the lead, but let's just try to keep going and see what happens to this set.
Yeah, look, 2 points is nothing. I mean, we've seen some huge leads fall apart in those first and second sets of this game. 2 points can flip in an instant.
Exactly. So let's not get distracted, Warwick, and see if we can score more points.
Warwick enthusiastic on the breakup from the huddle.
Coach managing all the girls.
Yeah, they're out on the floor. Let's see what Valley Central's doing in their huddle. Momentarily, we'll bring you that.
They still talking? Okay, now they're holding up.
Yeah. Okay, so instead we're going to look at Erin Smith celebrating with Haley Hansen. She has personalized dance moves, it looks like, with a bunch of the players. I've seen her throughout the course of the game. Got handshakes and whatnot with her teammates.
She's been around for some time.
Yes, she has. Only a junior. She's definitely going to be playing even better, I'm sure, next year. Okay, so Jenna Mosier gets it over. Gutierrez tries to field. Now Anglin to
They saved
Francione.
it.
They're going back and forth.
Over the
Now
net.
Anglin to Singleton. Kill attempt. Can Warwick recover? No,
What a
they can't.
save.
Oh, well, yes, they can. Okay. So Singleton is going to get it over. It was off the hands of Mosier. I thought Warwick had a 4th hit. Refs didn't agree with me. So now it's going to be 16-15,
50.
yes.
So Warwick's still in the lead by 1.
Yeah.
And Vikings are going to serve. Seems like substitutions going on?
Substitution. The players are just standing there as we wait for the
They're
ref.
connecting hands.
Yes.
They just really love each other.
I think they are regretting starting the substitution so early, as they are just hanging out on the. Oh, and they take the hands down finally. Okay, so
Another
we
timeout
see
by the ref.
more scoreboard issues, maybe stack keeping too. These scorekeepers do a lot for us, so
Yeah, so
they have a tough job to do.
yeah, let's not judge what they're doing.
Okay, so now the substitution goes through. Into the game comes Grace Severson for Alba Reber, and she's going to serve.
Ref changing positions. Oh no, they're just talking.
Up and let's see what's happening. We got
Little
a
handshake right there. Ref still talking to each other. Seems like there's been some mishaps this game with the judges and the scoreboard.
Yeah, we see. And here she goes. She's going back to her post now. Let's get back.
She looks
to
satisfied with
the
herself.
Action. Nope. And the other ref climbs down the ladder.
Talking to Singleton right now.
Yeah, talking to Singleton, Egan ran over. Now she runs back. This is an interesting scenario, to say the least. And here we go. Back to the action, finally.
At least Wildcats aren't serving this time.
Severton serves to Nicosia. Now Ferris. It's set for Smith.
Ooh, strong hit.
To Anglin.
Almost hit
Now
the ceiling right
Severson,
there.
Singleton couldn't get it over the net, and Warwick is up 17-15 now. 8 points away from victory. Let's see if they can close things out.
Yeah, like we said before, 2-point advantage is not a lot, but let's see what goes on right now that Abby Tobin is serving.
The serve. It's over the net to Singleton. Now Severson gonna set. Francione gets it over.
Saved.
Warwick,
Gets it over
Nicosia
the net.
hit. Severson to the Vikings. They're going back and forth now. Gutierrez for Singleton. Now Smith. Ferris. Tobin, or Egan. So many players getting involved on this play. Gutierrez to Francione. Francione earns the kill as Haley Hansen couldn't handle it.
What an exciting play. Back and forth between the two teams, and Vikings ended up getting the point.
Gutierrez checks out of the game. In comes Maggie Bishop, who will play up in the net as expected. Now there's the serve by Millar. Now Ferris gets it over. Bishop, backhanded play, beautifully done, and Nicosia hit it under the net. So
that's a new move. Never saw that one before. And now Vikings continue to serve.
Lexi Millar, the sophomore, continues to serve.
Great strength.
Right to Nicosia. Now Ferris. And Haley Hansen. Dominant kill. 18-17. Exclamation point on that one.
They're back on the lead by 1, but still back on the lead, and now they serve. Erin Smith serving.
Here is Smith.
She ready? Another twirl? They all have the ritual.
Yes. A hit. To Anglin. Oh, and
great control.
She took it herself, Severson did. Now Egan, the punch to Anglin. Gonna set for Singleton. He gets it over. Tobin on the floor to keep it alive. Egan kill attempt to Anglin. Now Severson. And Bishop got it. Smith could not handle it, and that is going to be a tied game at 18 BC point.
What a great play. You have to think their arms hurt.
Yeah, I'd have to imagine, right? I've not played this much volleyball in my life, but I'd imagine my hands would be killing me. Singleton got it over. Warwick gave up on the play. They thought it would bounce back, and it just barely rolls over. 19-18 as Autumn Singleton got the point for her squad.
That one fooled everybody. And Singleton's back serving again. Let's see if she can score one more point.
Here she goes. Oh, Nicosia can't handle it. 20-18. VC has stormed ahead in the late stages of this fourth set.
We're closer to the end of the set, and now things are getting a lot more competitive. They are so closing points, and Singleton serves.
Singleton to Smith. Now Ferris. Fiona Egan. That one hit by Gutierrez. Singleton scrambling, keeps it alive. Oh, VC running into each other. They've already hit it 3 times, and that will do it for the play. 19-20 now. As I believe it was Bishop and Bella Francione that ran into each other there and prevented the return.
Almost hit the ceiling a bit, I think.
Jenna Moser checked into the game while that was happening, and now Adriana Nicosia to serve. She gets to Francione, and this one's stuck in the ceiling. Okay, so Gutierrez keeps it alive somehow. Anglin now. Now Ferris set for Egan. Egan gets it over. Now Severson to Francione. Oh, that one looked like it was going out. Cats kept it alive. Now Smith to Gutierrez. Severson. Bishop. Bishop gets the point. It went off the hand of Jenna Moser. She tried to block, was a little too low. 21-19 the score now.
The score is very tight. The Vikings seem kind of happy, but they don't want to get too cocky about it.
Bella Francione to serve. Gets it over to Tobin. Now Fiona Egan comes soaring in. Kill off the foot of Autumn Singleton. 20-21. VC out in front by just 1 point. This is getting intense here in set number 4.
Jill Ferris.
Oh, her serve was low. Warwick looks shaken. They're trying to recover, but it's 22-20 now as Bishop takes a seat, and into the game comes number 12, Lexi Millar. Okay, so Gutierrez to serve. She gets it to Smith. Now Ferris for Tobin. They're going back and forth. How about Severson running to keep it alive? Anglin to Smith to Ferris. Fiona Egan kill attempt blocked, and it's still going to be a Warwick point. It was blocked by Severson, and then it hit the pole. So Wildcats get the point by default. BC still up, leading 22-21. Warwick, though, just 4 points away if they can get things to go their way from taking the set.
Here's Fiona Egan.
Egan off of Anglin. Now, can they keep it alive? Yes, they can. Francione got it over. Jenna Mosier, kill attempt. Gutierrez was there. They're going back and forth. Severson gets it over. Ferris to Abby Tobin. Wildcat point. Oh, and BC is irate.
There seems to be some crowd commotion right now.
So Warwick got the point. BC thought they had it. Wow. So 22-22 is going to be the score. And both teams 3 away. Okay, so Fiona Egan the serve. To Singleton. To Severson. Blocked to the net by Smith. Warwick storms ahead. 23-22. Wildcats just 2 points away from winning the match.
They're in the lead right now.
Fiona Egan trying to close things off. Strong hit. Here is Anglin. It was blocked in the net, and this is going to be a BC point. We are knotted up at 23 now.
This is intense. A lot of competitive right now.
It
really
most certainly
intense.
is. So here is Melanie Anglin, senior, leader in kills. She could really use one right here. And it
Out of
was
bounds.
too far. Warwick set to serve. Jenna Mosier is tasked with it. 24-23. This is for the set, and this is for the match.
Let's see if she can get it.
The hit, right to Gutierrez. Now Severson. Now Singleton. Now Smith. Ferris.
Gets it over.
Hanson gets the kill. Haley Hanson gets the kill. And the Warwick Wildcats have won in 4 sets. What a game. What a finish. What a play by Haley Hanson to end it. And we see the handshakes commencing here. 2 teams, 2 programs that have a ton of respect for each other. And man,
lot of talent,
what
too.
a match we just witnessed.
Yeah, it truly was. A lot of talent on both sides.
Yeah, these are 2 very good teams. Both could possibly make some noise in the playoffs, which will be commencing next week. Look, these are 2, look, they play well. They do some good things. We had a great crowd in attendance. We had a lot of noise in the stands. And you see the coaches talking at center court. What a match between these 2 teams. So
Now
don't go.
they're finally hydrating.
Yes, gotta hydrate. Now, I'm gonna hydrate right now as we get ready for our post-game coverage, which will commence momentarily with player and coach interviews. Don't go away. You will not want to miss them.
Music is the most popular art form in the world, with over 315 million people streaming it every day, making 95% of Americans moved by the sound of music. I'm Ryan Aronoff, and I believe that the importance of music is beyond any art. People have argued music to be distracting, noise polluting, saying the genres are difficult to understand, and triggering bad memories. Those takes are horrendous because music in people's lives is so important. It moves people and brings them together. One of the great things about music in general, and particularly in concerts, is that playing it opens up a whole new world of experience that further enhances the minds of listeners. I could not imagine a life without music, and I want you to ask yourself if you could go without it. It creates messages that words cannot express in the most enjoyable way and can motivate, inspire, and express emotion beyond human expression. Music is the most important art for the movement of me and you.
And we are back courtside at the My, where the Warwick Wildcats just defeated Valley Central in 4 sets. I'm joined by Coach Thomas. Coach, your team looked very good out there. How do you feel about your team's performance?
I think we did well today. I think we showed a lot of character. We showed a lot of fight. We went through some adversity because Valley Central, they brought it. They brought great energy. They brought a lot of fight, and we withstood it, and we bounced back. We executed, and we got the win. It was a good win.
Season quickly coming to a close for your team. Anything you want to see from your squad before it's over?
Just consistency. Consistency with energy, consistency with execution, and just believing in each other, trusting one another, and just following our game plan. Just really following our game plan.
Thank you, and congratulations to your team. Also joining me is senior captain on the team, Fiona Egan. Fiona, you were highlighted as our key player before the game by your coach, so that should speak to how he feels about you as a player. Also had some excellent plays out there. How do you feel about your team's performance today?
I'm really happy. I think we really zoned in today, had a lot of energy, and picked it up in the second and third set.
Anything you're looking forward to as the season starts to wrap up?
I'm looking forward to playing Monroe, Pine Bush, and Sections. We lost to them, but I think we have a really good chance of beating them this year.
All right, good luck in those games. Go celebrate with your teams.
Thank you.
Okay, so back here joining me is Ariana Perez. We just brought you coverage of the game. And Ari, how do you feel about Warwick's performance today?
Today was really exciting. I saw a lot of energy, a lot of competitiveness, but at the end of the day, they got the win after the 4 sets they played.
Look, that was some of the most electric volleyball I've seen in a while. The Wildcats continue their season throughout next week and into the playoffs, as Fiona alluded to. So this is a very good team, and we'll see if they can make some noise in the Section 9 playoffs. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. For Ariana Perez and the rest of my great WVTV production team, I'm Theodore Fernandez, wishing you all a good night.